Welcome to the Giant Gaming. This is Jake here again with more Pyre. It's been a long time. I know kind of where I am. I know I just finished my first commencement right. I finished one area of not believing and went the first right since then. This is a game I really want to get back to and actually finish. Ooh, this is actually. I remember having the vibrant to it. What's down here? Oh, so this is the now has a ranking on where you are compared to everyone else. So one thing really awesome about this game is if you lose, it does affect the rest of the game. If you're just catching this now, it's a new one. When you win or lose matches, it does actually change. And my guess is the goal is to get everyone out. So I'm assuming it's gonna get faster as it goes on, but so that's pretty cool. Okay, I haven't really played with. Really read this too heavily, and I want to get to it at some point. I think I might read it myself and cut. I'm gonna actually be cutting this a lot heavier now. I feel like I want to spend the time. It's worth it. Jesus seems somewhat cheerful. Run with the Lendl and the accusers. Pushes you, waiting to hear him out. He falls silent for a while. Whether the 8 scribes have intended for the imps such as he to participate in the rites firsthand is difficult to know for certain. Then he bounds over the raptors. I wish I'm sure. Oh, I know. I probably missed this the whole time. I guarantee if I highlight over his words, it'll tell me what he's actually saying. I need to look for that next time because I'm kind of an idiot. He bounds up to the rafters with some of the others, drive imps, regardless of whether they're treated. You took us a hollowed route for the first time in memory, serve your reader. We're taking sides of the Green Tower rather than me. It took me a considerable length of time after that point to come to the conclusion. I gotta get into the voices. It took me a considerable length of time. It took me a considerable length of time after that point to come to the conclusion that you were not a complete fool. Hey, what are you talking about, Joey? I sit to hear. Wow. Bleh. I sit to hear real discerning judge of a character. And has a good direction sense for that matter. You'd probably be stuck, all stuck in the bog, still trying to understand. Well, you guys read that. Oh, indeed. They both seem to be in good spirits, reminiscing about old times. Alright, I actually really, wanted to go. Can I still search around a little bit? Yonder lies a ridge of gold. Somewhat less imposing were viewed from the vantage points. Do you not agree, reader? In the midst of the downside, hold that if not mere ridge of stone, but the remains of the Lord Gandroth. Serpent Titan, vanquished by a scroll. Okay, cool. Once slain by Goliath himself, which we just talked about in the book I read, cut out. Though perhaps such a tale is of little importance now. Then, now, when you stand and confront the withdrawn, there is just a short while. Okay, so yeah, you can actually explore a little bit, which is kind of cool. A little backstory on it. Ooh, let's go over here and see what's over here. You soared near the border of the Sandfolds, where your companions first found you in the downside. Long ago, there was nothing for you there, and you never wished to see it again. It's true. Where's our? Can I actually land here if I want to? Oh, I have to hit. Oh. I'm using PlayStation 4 controller and it keeps showing me the X button and I keep trying to hit keep really wanting to hit the cross or X button on the PS4, but it's really square. The successful landing downside prairie near the southern edge of the downside. Memories of having just met Hedwin, Jordiel, and Ruki come flooding back. You know you now should have some good time in the vicinity before continuing onward toward the ridge of goal by land. So, let's sit in here real quick. What? What's that now? What was there before? Damn, I was just in here too. Actually, ooh, let's get some training. I can sense you out there. Well, no, I did a snappier voice. I can sense you out there somewhere. What is it you want? Certainly, my reader. You need but indicate who is to be my subject for this round. Okay. Or Bay, or whatever. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Shay. I must admit, I do sense something from that one. I once had a wild heart myself, quite like her own. We shall see if there's more to her than that. Let us bring her forth. Soon she arrives in heed of the summons. Describes, I think, if I listen carefully, that I can hear them calling for me, out to me. Cool. So we're gonna do one of her trials, which are usually pretty difficult. So I may not get to it right unless I cut down a bunch. We'll see how this goes. If I can consolidate a bunch, I actually might be able to get both in. So I'm not gonna bore you guys with nonsense. That's my goal. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, girl. This place where you reside at present has but a single rule, which is you answer to me here. Wow, okay. I will. Such naive enthusiasm. Now, be silent. It is plain to me you have much to learn yet about the rites. But have you learned something, and I would see to prove it. No, sorry, but you have learned something, and I see to prove it. Without the benefit of anyone, save for you, reader. Okay? Are you out there to help me with this, miss? I read that horribly. Punctuation is not great there. I can do better than that. Okay, trying to remember this game. Oh, nope, I'm ready to go lose. Yeah. Oh, you done goofed. Okay, that was... I can rush that, but I really gotta... Okay. I had the advantage there because they were down a guy. Because they just went... Okay, so I'm gonna get down a little bit. Oh, Fred, his spot is so large. I should make it back. Oh! Oh, got it. Ooh! Oh, they're gonna get back up in time. I should have tossed it. Should have gone for the toss. I can barely see these. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh god, nice toss. Okay, that was bad. Okay. He's down the guy. I should really get him here. Oh, you flying son of a gun. Oh god. Well, you're done there. Try to remember the controls a bit here now too while I'm at it. I believe when I have the ball. Oh, I'll get both of them. Thought you covered it. Okay, yeah, so I just hold circle or B. One thing was advantage before was the controls as I was playing with my Steam controller. I switched to the PlayStation one just because I had that map to my phone right now and I don't feel like switching it. Okay, how did I do? I must admit you did better than I expected, girl. You've passed this trial. You've passed this trial of yours. Some congratulations are in order. To you, and also to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Okay. That was actually relatively easy, besides not being able to really see those dividers. I imagine that I did imagine all of that, miss, because I hope I didn't. Wow, what is that you have there? You receive Kamer's Anklet. Can I see what... After she casts it, or it can bounce off of objects and solid surfaces. Okay, cool. So yeah, every time you finish one of their rites, you get the ability to kind of mess them. Yeah, I'm gonna give her item. They kind of give them individually bonus. So this works. It's only usable by Shay. I don't think I have anything else down here. But you see, like, all the main characters, like Haruki has his, hers, she has hers. Obviously, I got Headwind, my boy Headwind out. So no one else I think has theirs. Did I miss? Oh, of course I missed my boy. So Gilman is fuming with anger over something, so much that you do not hesitate to, that you are hesitant to approach. Sorry, the opposite of what I was thinking. But you approach him anyways. Exile is too. Exile is too light for Wow, I can't read him. Like, yeah. Exile is too light for a sentence for this night. Yeah. He notices you, then seizes up. He begins acting rather nonchalant, as though his outburst did not just transpire. Oh, greetings to you, noble master reader. I say Mister. I'm not Mister. What brings you to this night this afternoon? Ask if everything's all right. You maintain a gentle tone with him and ask whether there is something he might wish to discuss. So Gilman perhaps could benefit from talking out his woes. He stands there for a time, silent and dejected, but then, Master Reader, this night cannot escape the horrors of his past. It seems that you would hear them. Then you have this night's apologies ahead of time for burdening you further with his troubles. Having said that, here then are the troubles you requested. You are, of course, familiar with the siege of the Spiral Sanctum. For this night, the memory of this like a wound which will not close. The burned down remnants of the old capital of the Commonwealth. This night stood there on the front lines of the High Wing remnants. Descended whilst the High Wing remnants descended upon us so furiously that their assault. So furious was their assault that our chains of command were ruptured instantly. We of the Sea Dominion, we require orders to perform our duty. Without such orders, we surely made a very easy target. There, that Ev. Oh, so Ever was. Oh yeah, I don't know. Sea Dominion. I'm looking that up. One by one, then two by two. Picked us off, becoming bolder, some of them shrieking with laughter all the while. This night, he saw his comrades cast aside like sea flies. How this I survived, he does not know for certain, even now. Perhaps it was that he attempted to pursue and detain his own knight commander, whom you met when you first met this night. The cursed Sir Deluge. If not for his craven cowardice, this Spiral Sanctum, it might have held, at least a while longer. But indeed, we were routed. Rendered spineless both of us, in form and deed, so Deluge was first to turn and flee. As for our chain of command, crumbles. And for this night, he failed to catch his knight commander. He must have looked a coward too. Thus came in time for penance, and this night, why he insisted who insisted on the only course of action reasonable. He insisted that his sentence be to the downside. And, as you can plainly see, his wish was then fulfilled. How absurd that he could... when did he get his scratches? Did he always have scratches? Did I mess up somewhere? How absurd that he could re-encounter his old knight commander here soon after. Thus, did this knight become obliged to once more to assert the deluge? We took to the waters in the Sea of Solace. There soon, where we met the Pyre Hearts, a triumvirate exclusive to our kind. It was plain to see that they lacked wherewithal, and so deluge was, though they thought he could provide it. The leadership they sought, and was too much for them, and his was too much a coward to decline. As for this knight, being a sea dominion, he had little choice but to comply, or so at first he thought. Then this night, when he encountered you, the Nightwings, something awakened in him. With so little honor left to lose, there was so much left to gain. It became imminently clear that this knight stood a better chance within your ranks than those of Sir Deluge. And there was little left to say. This knight cannot escape his past, and yet he chooses to believe that he was spared that day, not merely by coincidence. Perhaps under King Oars, yet has a plan in store, in which this knight may play a part. This night he clings, however, vainly to that hope. He slips away, his head bowed low. It seems the best to leave him alone for now. You sense he feels relieved to having shared all of this. So cool. Nice little character moment. Bio update, so I'm not gonna go too crazy with that. Let's explore the Hollow Root. Something about the Untamed reaches the Hollow Root gives Pemitha a strong intuition to explore the area. Together, you set out to take a look. So this is where she wanted to come. Sorry, Rookie, I go where you want to go often. So I'll tag along and see what I could use some air. So we can look around. There seems to be nothing in particular in the vicinity, but then Pemitha raises her voice. Just a moment, reader. Darling, I think I found us something. The object in question is lodged deep in the ground and bears the mark of the rites. You sense that you may be able to secure its contents, but its mythic wards will not be easy to undo. Yeah, attempt to open it. Yep. You focus all your mental facilities on the mythic ward sealing the box's contents. Soon you are left exhausted, but the box lid unfastens. Inside is a talisman, placed there perhaps by one of your predecessors in the rites from ages past. The Titan's Tooth. After blocking airborne adversaries, the bear briefly stuns them and knocks them back. Okay, kind of cool. I'm not sure I'll use it right away, unless I can get like 2 of them. Continue my journey. The bridge. So I want to. Okay, the rest I gotta go by land, I guess. So I always love the routes this thing takes. We're here in the sweeping plains of Downside Prairie. You encounter a messenger imp come to deliver news and rumors you heard on the other side. And news this time pertains to Hedwyn, whom you liberated in the fall of Solemn. You learn Hedwyn returned safely to the Commonwealth, where he was clothed and welcomed. He had clothes when he got there, when he left. God, I get naked already. Welcome, and his past transgressions were all forgiven. He was to be groomed for leadership position of his choice, whether on the council or the blood border, each equally as lucrative as the and secretive as well. Blood border, a northern edge of the Commonwealth, is a flat, vulnerable expanse. However, he refused, and before the stunned council members could do anything about it, he left them. He has since made contact with Wolfred's agents and is working together with them. Thus, the ranks of the revolution grow stronger. Which is part of why I want to send him first anyway. He's a leader role. Get him out of there. We have enough people here to keep us together. Yeah. Per the messenger imp's custom, the last part of the message was transcribed for Hedwyn, word for word, to say, "Keep going. I'll see you here." You thank the messenger imp for relaying this information. Soon your companions are all abuzz about it. So it just gives me a little bit of like what he's feeling. And so he's happy. He did it. Wonderful, wonderful. If he'll ever find I forget what I did for her voice. Wonderful. If he'll ever find the one he fell for. I always thought Hedwyn was looking for someone. No, sorry, Shaitan. Oh, Shaitan. I always thought Hedwyn was looking for someone out there back home. Do you think he found her? A glorious example Hedwyn is set for us all. Yeah, that's how it's done. Yeah, that's how it's done, Hedwyn. Right behind you, chum. News how Hedwyn's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with a newfound resolve. So, what should I want? So, I'm gonna pleasure doing business with you guys. So, yeah. Okay. Oh no! I wanted to talk to my peoples in my wagon. Damn. Now the familiar surroundings, the ridge of goal made preparations even faster than before. The stars already aflame by the time you took the others and gathered. The raid against the withdrawn is commencing soon. Cree. It was some good fortune in turn. A little less is said, and together you watch the celestial harmony in calm silence. Now wait the withdrawn. Oh yeah, these guys, huh? Previous time. I forgot I did. What'd I do for this voice? Previous time, he snuffed our pyre flame. Prevailed, this time, all for Yarash. I've looked up how to pronounce this freaking word, and I keep forgetting how to pronounce it. I think, it's like, Slatch. I forget how to pronounce that. I've literally looked up like how to pronounce that thing. No matter the results, and no matter the cost, your adversaries are prepared, reader. Who shall conduct the right on your behalf? I like that not sugarcoating. Once you get past the initial meetings of them all, it's not sugarcoating as hard. I kind of like that. Teaser does though. But I already have one flying. I want one really fast character. Okay.
It is done.
We got this, people. Hear us, Yash. Bring to us their terrible power. So I'm gonna take 20 damage.
Now begin. There.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh, get it. Get dunked.
The night wings make their
Okay, remember the controls a little bit still. Okay. Okay, passing was with... Oh god, they're a freaking bird boy. The number on me. Oh, he only did not... What an idiot. What was he doing? Just walk it up.
You seem unable to stop these people.
Oh, I forget, she's... Okay. Oh god, he's taking a big beating here. Okay. Okay, she's got it in. Okay. That 20 really freaking hurt. God, he's so freaking quick. Why'd I choose? God, that's not good. That's not good at all. That's not good. Why'd I choose?
Pyre, be gone.
Okay, there we go. Nope.
Cur of yours is banished.
No!
It is done.
Crap.
The withdrawn prevail. Their pyre burns, whilst that of their adversaries is but ash.
Yeah, I'm not choosing that combination again.
Perhaps
Not
your
at all.
fortune shall be better next time.
You and the Nightwings may have experienced your first defeat, but it is not the end. Rather, it is an opportunity for you and your fellow exiles to press onwards. Pamitha, for example, learned a valuable lesson this night. So too has Sir Gilman, and not in spite of his setbacks by the withdrawn, but because of it. I'm not good with Sir Gilman. I had no idea how to use him. I can't remember how he's used, to be honest. And Rookie is no exception. He has gained more insight here as well. Your fellow exiles all gain enlightenment to learn and grow from what transpired. I should have chose. I actually kind of wish I chose Jordario. And your story shall continue. The choice on whether to accept such outcomes now and all throughout your quest will is beyond your first love. So yeah, that's one thing that's cool with the game is it has replay value because every single time you play it's gonna be a little bit different. Haha, Yash grows stronger. Now the darkness return. Well, that could have gone better. More honor to one day regain. So, Mr. Positivity, so hopefully we'll leveled up a little bit, I hope. Okay, so Gilman got a little better. So, I might have to do a practice thing with him, to be honest, before I get better with him. So grateful this night for such a glorious occasion that he is given the consideration to performing here and now the forbidden dance of the Sea Dominion. Pretty cool. Arms are banished, he moves fast. Okay, cool. Shit like that. Good. Actually, she can get really good, I feel, but Jordario doesn't like her, so it's kind of a problem. All in all, having to unlearn everything I've learned is going somewhat faster than I expected. Moves from buzzer. How do I salute? It's kind of cool. Something I'm trying to forget. Yeah, I'm gonna go that way. As much as that's actually pretty cool. Okay.
Until the next round.
Yep. Gotta do better next time. Gotta do better. So, I'm probably gonna end here, seeing as it's a good spot to stop. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I can get back into this. Whether you guys watch or not, I hope that you guys like my voices. I'm trying to get better back into them. And get better about the reading part. I know I'm not the strongest reader at times. I apologize. Thanks for bearing with me. Again, thanks for watching. I'm really enjoying playing this game, and I hope you enjoy watching. So thanks. Again, bye.